shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talking, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talking, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it. It's that Xbox, spin the block, his legs live. Fast talking, no riddling, moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's the matter with King? That response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You from the game and shoot, I said that you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted, this what you wanted, huh?
Fun. Just like the Predator says, you better watch out, boy. Now I want to give a shout out to Lamar Davis for being the first one in here. What up, Lamar? What's good? Emmanuel, what's going on? Be nice, Selector. What's going on, Selector? Snippy Low, what up, what up, what up? This Pain, you know how it goes. Yo, I'm excited for Xander Zayas versus Boots as well. I'm going to be real with you. I think Boots is going to be in for one on that fight. But being that we didn't get the Ortiz fight with Boots, I'll take this. And Xander Zayas got 2 belts. So now, you know, Boots can earn his belts in the ring if he can. I think this is going to be one of Boots' most demanding fights. To be real with you, a young champion. Xander is 23 years old. Anything can happen. And I'm about anything can happen. Dip Down, what up? Yo, yo. Yo, if y'all haven't gone and subscribed to Dip Down's Patreon, please go do so. Me and him is about to record tomorrow. Again, we have so much stuff that we got solo leveling. Well, we have Jujutsu Kaisen. We're on Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I think it's episode 6 that we're up to right now, probably going into 7. It's about to go down. While I'm working on my Patreon, and just go show that support because I'm over there. I'm supporting him. So, you know, he gives crazy support. He helping me craft mine, and I'm helping him fill out his post. So we're working on that. Robert, what's going on? Oh, the ice pick. Ooh, that's crazy. What up, King? On this glorious Monday. That's what's up. I appreciate that. XBX, Lord Chaos. That's what's up. And the Brothers Grimm. Yo, the Brothers Grimm. Yo, so I was talking with a lot of people today. And has a show. Xbox has a show. And I mean, I heard the PlayStation was supposed to be having a show. This is 2 shows in 1 month with Xbox, right? So we're going to get into the 23rd. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into games showing up and showing out. We're going to get into Asha pulling up on people. And I got to respect what she doing, though. Even though she slipped up and gave Cog the box by mistake, pause. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that Project Helix box. Send it to the wrong dude. But you gotta put the vitamin E on the lips. You gotta be moisturized out here. Can't be using that chapstick and all that other stupidness. You gotta put that vitamin E. Make sure you moisturize. You heard me? Yes. But looking at Xbox and looking at certain things, like I was talking to somebody today, and if y'all see Michael Myers in the back always watching. If you see him, then it's already too late. And that's a real prop replica from the movies. And it is a dope prop replica. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm just very fortunate to know people in this world, be it from video games, be it from the movie industry, any type of entertainment. We just got a new connect, an existing connect, a new existing person with a new avenue of a connect over at another game studio. It's beautiful to see, but also continuing to keep the same relationships and belief. I got you. I noticed that whatchamacallit was down last week. What was it? Blue Skies. I got you on your code. Don't worry about it. You got to me. Cool. Remember, members, I give out codes, and I'm going to give next week. I'm going to do another code giveaway for the games. So again, I'm going to respect you guys because you guys do so much to show out and show up for me. I'm going to show out and show up for you. Now, I was talking to Dip Down. Dip Down, me and him was talking about the 24-hour stream. We're going to talk about Asha, and we're going to talk about pulling up on people. We're going to talk about all this. It's just a lot of stuff. It was over the weekend. You heard? It wasn't no news on Sunday for me to drop a video for Sunday, but the news shows up on Monday. And actually, I had got some information on the Shohei stuff, and I'm right about that. But me and Dip Down was talking about the 24-hour stream. And y'all, if y'all don't know what the 24-hour stream is, if you wasn't watching ILP, if you wasn't watching the Neo Geo stuff, if y'all didn't watch my video with Neo Geo that's just finally cracked 1,000 views, all you day ones, I appreciate you for watching it. And I answered everybody comment on that video. So, I appreciate you guys. And I was saying that if you looked at what was inside the box at 4, I think, can I show it to you? Let me see. Is it that? Yeah, play on. Right, okay, so is this the landing page, the US landing page? Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so let me show y'all since, that video didn't do 2,000, but let me show y'all, right? Okay, so I'm talking to Dip Down, and I'm like, I gotta get this console, right? So there's the original edition, and it's at $249. I think $249 is a bang out price, and I think that's incredible. You see the console, original form factor. It comes with a wired controller, and that's the AES Plus, right? But then, and they had got back to me right over here. All right, and this is the anniversary edition, and that's $349, and it comes with the wireless. The fact that it's in white and it comes with the wireless controller is, kind of special because it's never been in white before, and I thought that was cool. But this is what I'm going to talk about here. And I'm going to show you why this means a lot, because the arcade's controller, and I think this is the wired one. Is this the wired one? Breakable replica built-in cabinets. Is this the key features? Yeah, this is the wireless one. Oh, and they have a wired connection as well. So, so you're able to put the wireless on it? Forza, I salute you, soldier. Gotta show love for the Xbox realist Xbox guys. Salute. I salute you, soldier. Member for 6 months. Blessings. So, this controller costs $120, right? Then you go and you look at the gamepad. The gamepad costs $60, right? And it's wireless. It's dope. Mine wasn't wireless when I got it, like the first one. So that's dope, right? And neither was that. Then you have the memory cards. $40, right? Cool. I don't remember how much I paid for my memory card. And I guess you can get the 35th anniversary controller over here. But this package, and they got the games. All the games here, let's say, which one of the best and hardest platforming games that you're ever going to play is Magician Lord, right? $89. Neo Geo setting the trend for prices on games at $89. Trust and believe Grand Theft Auto is going to kick ass for a crazy price, right? So you're looking at that, and this is what Magician Lord looks like, and I know y'all gonna be like, oh, this old school game, and that's Dip Down gonna be like, it's old school gaming, but trust, man, this is gaming at its finest, bro. All right. So you have 10 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. These are the 10 initial games. Now, a lot of these games go for big money, but they're reintroducing them into the marketplace and they're killing the marketplace, right? But you got 10 games, right? At $90 each, right? So that's $1,000, right? Close to $1,000 with tax. And then you got the 2 controllers. Look what the Ultimate Pack comes with. The Ultimate Pack comes with all those games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the games, the controller, the memory card, and the wireless little controller, and the wireless little pad. This is an extra controller, and the console, all for a G. This is what comes in the box. So you're basically getting the console for free. And it comes in a dope, snazzy box. So I was like, yo, what can I do? What can I do, right? What can I do? Yo, Dip Down, that's beastie. That's beastie. That's disrespectful. That's beastie. If I put a burrito up, you're going to be mad at me. So I'm like, what can I do? I said, well, you know what I can do? I can stream 24 hours straight, right? I'll stream 24 hours straight. I'll do a streamathon and do things or whatever. Addict was like, yo, don't do that. So he's like, yo, you can do this TikTok thing that they doing with the TikTok. And I'm like, all right, I can do the TikTok thing too. And we got some people that we're reaching out to, whatever. But I still want to do a 24-hour stream. Because I'm talking to Dip Down today, and Dip Down sound happy about it. So he can harass me. What up, Tylos? For 24 hours. And I'm like, you know what? I might do it. But I was looking at some stuff today on Xbox, and I realized something. I realized that regardless to what, Xbox is the best place to play. No matter what anybody says. I don't care if you love PlayStation. I don't care if you love Nintendo. You gotta root for Xbox. Xbox is always going to give you what you want, when you want it, and how you want it. Now, sometimes you'll be a little bit upset with them. It's like a give and take relationship. It's like a toxic relationship sometimes. But with the right head on the shoulders, boy, that toxic relationship can turn into something special. But one of the NDA games that I was playing, I thought myself needed to have its identity shown. And lo and behold, before the game hits, the identity is going to show up. Boom. Xbox unveils the new controller, the headset for Forza Horizon 6. Pre-orders have gone live today. Now I want to watch this, for me, this is a little bit too fruity. I'm not trying to be, doing it. I'm not trying to, be outside with this. This, it doesn't speak to me like that. But for other people, you might love it. It might work out for you. Don't work out for me. Not at all. But what we can do is check it out and see what it looks like and see it on the big screen. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. So I got the Starfield headsets, right? And I got the Starfield controller, Starfield headsets. Actually, my PC is Starfield inspired, right, from NZXT. And the reason why we got the NZXT was because of Starfield, because, the AMD and all that other stuff. We got the AMD edition. So looking at it, I like the headset though. I really don't care for the controller too much, but I might have to be in on the whole shebang. Now, Dip Down gonna get at me based upon the fact that me and him was arguing over $80 today. He was telling me that I needed to go buy, what was the game I needed to go buy, Dip Down? It's Crazy Zesty. It's Crazy Zesty, right? Yeah, it's Crazy Zesty, right? You want to see the next gen controller? It's gonna be pretty much the same thing like that with haptic feedback. They ain't gonna change that controller. It's gonna be haptic feedback in that controller, a little bit more this or that. Probably might have a sound chip like PlayStation inside of it. Be Nice was good. All right, so Guilty Gear Strife, right? So Dip Down was trying to force me to buy Guilty Gear Strife, and I told him, I said, I'm not buying Guilty Gear Strife because Guilty Gear Strife costs $80. He said it don't cost $80. Guilty Gear Strife costs $40. Costs $80. You got to get the whole package. You can't buy the little package. Tell them stop being cheap and go buy it. I'm going to have to go and talk to my connects because it might be a thing. It might happen. It might happen, man, because that sometimes things look too good to walk away from. Sometimes it looked too good to walk away from. Speaking of too good to walk away from, endorphins is at an all-time high. If you happen to be a Game Pass card-carrying member, if you happen to actually engage in Game Pass like they want you to, like we're doing, then these games dropping inside Game Pass is insane. April 30th is up. Now, maybe some games don't resonate with you, right? But maybe some games do resonate with you. But I haven't saw the trailers for these games. I do want to see the trailers for these games. Xbox Game Pass announces 3 day one games coming in the same day. And this is crazy. On the 30th, these are the games that we're looking at. We're looking at the Heroes of Might and Magic, the Golden Era. I don't even know what this is. Okay. This is going to be a hard pass for me. Even though it look like it played great on a handheld, absolute hard pass for me. Now for some people, this might be it. Live Supremacy was good. Yeah, I got the Starfield controller. Stop it. I got the Starfield controller and headset as well. Which one I got? I got the Doom controller and headset. They get you every time, bro. But majority of the time, Xbox sends me that stuff, so I'm cool with that. All right, so Legion, and this is the announcement trailer. Now, I can play this. I can play this. Oh, I can play this. Oh. We can customize vehicles like Banjo-Kazooie, nuts and bolts. Oh, hell yeah. We can survive in this wave after wave. Bust through them paws. Oh. Oh, yeah, I can do that. You perfect our build. Oh, you earn stuff. Make a scorpion type. Oh. Smash them. Oh, they jumping the shit out of him. Okay. All right. So on the 30th, I'm definitely going to play that one. And this last game right here is a sledding game. What are Attic doing? What Attic is saying? Uh-oh. He's trying to get me to do something. This one, I don't know what this is.
I'm making this game about sledding and hanging out with friends called Sledding Game.
Oh.
It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. You just sled with your friends.
Oh.
Get me.
You can race. You can do cool flips and stuff. And when you crash, there's some fun ragdolls. My
grandson got a toy like that. Like Stretch Armstrong one.
All right, I'm gonna put it all on 23.
Oh, you can gamble?
That's all? Oh, the goal here is to just have fun and hang out. Like,
where'd that come from?
That's it. So if you want to take a break from sledding, you can also just chill. You can build snowmen.
Dip down.
Roast marshmallows.
You want to play it?
Snowball fights.
Look at me, Dip down. You saw me? Look, Dip down. They got me right there with the helmet on.
I got
See?
one.
Oh, check it.
I've actually added a ton of other fun little random things to do besides.
Oh, they're gonna meet. They're gonna meet.
You can also play darts. Or
you can play darts?
Perfect.
Oh, you can dock with snowballs?
Or fish. People love fishing.
I'm gonna catch a whale on my next one.
Yeah, I haven't caught a whale.
Oh my snap!
Dude, this is the day. There's also a karaoke mic in the lodge.
We can sing.
With that. That's one of
we can sing. We can sing.
You do know?
See, it'd be stuff like this could be on a 24-hour stream.
On the snow.
What?
Oh, never mind. That joke doesn't make any sense in English.
But yeah, I've been developing this game on my own, and it's honestly crazy how far it's come. And now I'm really excited to share that Sledding Game is coming to Xbox and Game Pass.
What is Attic doing?
So yeah, that's Sledding Game. Can't
Somebody's
wait for you to try
texting
it.
me. Okay, that's cock. Nah, that look like it looked fun. It looked like it's something I could do in the 24-hour stream. I'm gonna start gathering games. I want to do it because I want to challenge myself. I want to do the 24-hour stream because I want to challenge myself. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about doing it for real. Like, get your little snacks, get your stuff ready. I don't really eat like that. So, I could really just, have my kale salad, like, at some point, do a break. But must be crazy hydrated. Must have that coconut water on deck. You heard me? But that stuff look cool. Now, this week, let me see. Speaking of Fortnite and Game Pass, I know you was like, we wasn't speaking about Fortnite. My head was speaking about Fortnite. But speaking about Game Pass, Fortnite and Game Pass is intrinsic with each other right now. And for some reason, now I understand why Xbox itself put the crew inside Game Pass. They felt that they can help each other. I didn't know that Fortnite was losing money like that. I didn't know that. I didn't understand it because to me, Fortnite is probably one of the most played games in the world. With level of traffic, data that they're selling all over the place, and all the sales. First of all, I want to say I salute you, Soldier, to Legendary Yobi, gifting me Stone Cold Steve Austin 316, if you're nasty. And he gifted me the skin since it's WrestleMania weekend and all that stuff. And I got a chance to see that big black guy wrestling, what's this dude? Brock Lesnar. That was crazy, right? I saw that. I saw the highlights of it. That was crazy. But Fortnite itself is still a staple, right? And I gotta say, legendary Yobi, I appreciate you, bro. Definitely. But Fortnite, and this is brought to you by Pure Xbox and my man Fraser Gilbert. Fortnite loses 2 game modes, but Save the World goes free on Xbox and beyond. If you didn't know, Save the World mode was the first initial thought process when it came to Fortnite. That's what they were doing. But then they turned it into a battle royale, made it free to play, this, that, and the third, and then it took over. And then Save the World mode was like some extra stuff that you had to pay for. But being that you got Game Pass Ultimate, you get the crew for free, right? So you get the 1,000 V-Bucks and you get money to spend and you get all the battle passes and all that other stuff when you got Game Pass Ultimate. Only thing that was missing was the Save the World mode. So I like it. I think it's mad fun, to play, Save the World mode. If y'all don't know what Save the World mode is this thing right here. Let me show you.
Before the battle bus,
So, like, you build up your forts, and it's like a horde
the
mode,
monsters
right?
are closing in.
And
we
as they
need
come, you have to fortify your base.
We're looking for a few good soldiers.
So, this was the fun
Constructors.
mode for me.
Ninjas.
Actually, what I like the most.
And outlanders. To join the fight. Scavenge for powerful weapons.
Okay, too.
Recruit legendary heroes. And take on anything
Okay.
Storm throws your way. Command alone.
So,
or invite your friends.
It has grown
Build a home
over
base
time,
worth defending.
but
Rescue survivors.
this is just
and
the best
save
part
the
of what
world.
Fortnite was supposed to be. And it's absolutely fun. And now that it is free there, this is
Fortnite
something
saved the
that
world.
could be on the
You are
24-hour
now free
screen.
to join the fight.
This is something that can play on the 24-hour stream as well. Something that I'm thinking about, something that I'm going to put in the kitty. I want to play games that is dudes will be able to just jump into Discord. Y'all could be able to pile in. We could play that the wrestling game. I'm thinking about games. I'm trying to build up a roster of games, and this is one of the games that actually makes sense. So, Fortnite saves the world. That is actually dope. Now, one of the games that y'all been thinking about, and y'all been thinking about it a lot because I've been getting questions about it, is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And did I have any information about it? I'm not a huge Black Flag fan like that. Be real with you. I liked it. I wasn't over the moon with it. It wasn't my best Assassin's Creed, to be real with you. So, and that's around the time I started like distancing myself from Assassin's Creed because it became too samey. Well, you guys went out over me because apparently Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is getting a worldwide reveal this week on the 23rd, the same day as the ID at Xbox stuff. And I'm like, okay, everything that we know so far about this is that it's not like Capcom Resident Evil 2 reimagining. It's more like an Oblivion graphical upgrade to it, I guess, with some quality of life stuff that's thrown in there. I don't know. We're going to get a chance to see. If they're going to do a big thing about it like this, hopefully it's way more. Hopefully it's in the vein of a remake instead of just a remaster. So I don't know really what to expect from it. To be real with you, I'm going to be there. Thursday's going to be a show. Thursday's going to be a big show because we're going to do the ID at Xbox. We'll do this thing here. We'll be into a whole show. We'll go all over. Thursday's going to be a big show. But looking at this stuff here, and they're not really giving us what we're asking for when it comes to pirate stuff, I could say that Xbox does have a pirate game that is possibly coming to the platform. And it does show you what it looked like. It is trying to get outside ahead of time. Now, I don't know if y'all know about Windrose. I don't know if you've played it on Steam, but it's been on Steam for a second. And I know you like, if you're just a console dude, and you're like, King, what the hell are you talking about? Okay. All right. So, the CEO is enthusiastic about eventually bringing Windrose over to consoles, a developer on a potential Xbox version. This is brought to you by my man Fraser Gilbert over at Pure Xbox. Now, we know pirate games actually rock with Xbox crowd. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I watched the trailer earlier. I think you're going to like it. Because I wanted to see what it looked like. I didn't want it to be skull and bones, right? And then I was like, all right, homeboy looked like Johnny Depp that looked like he ate some food. All right. We looking like, what is it, Jax? I forgot that part. Ooh, double up. I like the ragdoll physics on the pop. Syndicate is where you left. Nah, mine was Unity. Unity, I was absolutely just, you know what, I'm finished with it. To be real with you. But, so this is supposed to be like a co-op joint, single player. You can board their ship. It looks like it's a ghost ship out there. You can go to land. Your man look raggedy, boy. Look like he got that scurvy. They got the ladies. So, I mean, if you happen to know about it, you're anticipating, if you got a chance to play it on Steam, Windrose is a PvE survival adventure game that challenges you to explore the build and ultimately survive amidst the open world with procedurally generated biomes. And it can be played either solo, offline, or online co-op with up to 8 players. In just 48 hours, the game managed to sell 500,000 copies. So they're worrying about the patches on the 1.1 first, when there's a release completely on PC. And they're talking about they have interest in the Xbox version. So that looks very interesting to me, but it won't be around early enough for the 24-hour stream. So, but that looks kind of cool. And hopefully it lives up to all expectations. If Black Flag lets you down, Windrose might pick you up, right? You never know. If you just want to do some pirate stuff, you just want to hang out with friends, but you don't want to look like the Xbox joint with you doing just a sleeve dance. I don't care for that game too much. But anyway. Have you been saving up your points? I've been saving up my points. Now, I use my points to buy stuff, and I'm going to show you my points, right? On my Xbox points. Oh, I got something. Yo, I want to say, what's my high score in jewels? My high score in jewels, it doesn't tell me. But what's my, I got to claim my reward points right now. All right, so my new balance on my reward points is 17,991, right? I just finished using them. I just brought a game. But usually what I would do is build up my points, and then I would have to go. It was just a lot to go through the app, to get a gift card, to then use that gift card to go buy a game, and it was just cumbersome. It wasn't really seamless. So apparently, Xbox has decided to make your life a whole lot better. right? So Xbox reward points are being turned into actual currency for buying games on consoles. This is brought to you by Fraser Gilbert over at Pure Xbox. No more having to redeem Xbox gift cards. You see, that's what I'm talking about. The Xbox gift card thing it was just kind of like, it was like a barrier. Like, okay, I set a goal, and if you saw it, like I was almost about to reach my goal. I set a goal for $25. At $25, then I take that gift card, get the gift card, and then the gift card has to be applied to my account. Then once it's applied to my account, game's doing exactly this. It kind of knocked me out the box. So I wasn't able to like stay up with it. So what, and I got the hustle. I can tell y'all the hustle. If you have an Xbox ROG Ally X, right, this is how you get your PC time in. Use your Xbox ROG Ally X and play Game Pass, right? So you're going to get your PC time there. Make sure you do that whole week work of it. Even if you do 15, 20 minutes of it, cool. Do that. You're going to get 250 points per week because you're going to get the bonus. And then every day, make sure you hit it on your phone, right? But also use Bing when you're searching and then play it on your console. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's easy if you do it in a flow. Working on your PC, you're going to use Bing to search anyway. I mean, if you notice, I was using Bing right now, right? So, make it happen, right? And then you use your phone. When I'm sitting there doing nothing, or if I'm on a 5-hour podcast, I'm sitting here playing Jules, making it happen. And then when I get over there, play Game Pass, make that happen, right? But then when I go upstairs in the bed, or if I'm going to commode, I'm sitting on the toilet, I'm sitting there playing a little bit Xbox ROG. I like get my PC time in. So, update Monday, April 20th. Monday the 20th, April 2026, 3 p.m. Some Xbox fans in the U.S. has been informed that they already have access to this feature. It's definitely been advertised as coming soon by Xbox, though. So perhaps it's being tested with a subset of users before rolling out to more people. So it says, spend your points directly on your console. Spending your points has never been easier on your console. Simply choose something that you want from the store and then use your points to check out. The original story, they said, at the moment, if you want to buy a game on Xbox with reward points, you have to go to the rewards dashboard, redeem on Xbox or Microsoft gift card in order to add funds to your account. Yep, that option is going away, but Xbox reward points will soon become an actual currency on Xbox and Xbox Store. This is happening ahead of Project Helix. Remember when I said they don't want you jumping from your phone to TikTok or Facebook worlds. And it's for good. If you're the console gamer and you're going from the Series X and you're making the jump over to the next generation and you pay your $1,500 for this console, right? And this is my price. It hasn't been an official price, but trust and believe it's going to be around that price. You get your entry-level PC that is kind of modular in a sense. And I was thinking, would it have slots for memory? Because they're not going to use the proprietary memory cards. They're going to use probably off-the-shelf memory like PlayStation did with the PlayStation 5, right? So you get your memory, because memory is at a premium right now, to be honest with you. So they're probably not even going to go attack that memory proprietary stuff. And you have your PC console aspects to it, and you're rocking out that way. But you need to have a universal currency inside your store. And if your rewards points is your universal currency, then that's going to foster you to stay in that ecosystem, because everybody keeps saying, how are they going to make money if Steam is there? How are they going to make money if GOG is there? How are they going to make money if Epic Store is there? They're going to make money by making sure that their currency, your data, what you're putting in, your time is valuable. So the more you interact with the Xbox ecosystem, the more it pays you back in your rewards. Then you can take those said rewards and go buy games, or go buy Game Pass, or go do whatever that you're going to do with it. But at the end of the day, that currency is going to be able to be available to you at a whole lot easier. So they removed the barrier that was a big problem. But remember, fundamentally, Xbox and Windows were two separate entities. That is no longer a thing. Now they're making it universally together. They're forcing everything to work as one. And that is the best aspect of it. So I told you, I can't say keep watching. We're watching the next Xbox being built right in front of us. You're going to see, graphic-wise, it's more or less what the user interface turns into, what all it has to offer, how different it is from any device that we've ever had. You know, the fact that everything is going to be back compat, that part, all the way down to the OG Xbox. That's one. So your library is going to be secure, right? But then when they say library secure, they're talking about your total library from all the games that you got, from all the accounts that you got. It's going to be universally under one umbrella to keep you right there. And then let's say you got to do some work. You have your wireless keyboard and mouse. You just boom, boom, bang, 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 knock out your work. And then you go right back into Xbox mode, pick up your controller and get busy. So keeping you there is its main objective. And using universal currency, that is an incredible thing. So we're watching stuff happen right before our very eyes. And this is one of the things I'm most excited about. And I think you should be excited about it too. If you happen to be a rewards person, then this thing should actually work for you. He said, I'm buffering. Is anybody else lagging? Let me see. Let me check my joint. Nope. Let me speed up. Mine isn't lagging. Mine is normal. He said, damn, I quit it out and reloaded. Seemed to work. We've been losing to PlayStation for 25 years, and this is what Microsoft is coming up with. Who's been losing to PlayStation for 25 years? Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I wasn't sure if it was on my end. Nah, you two be bugging out sometimes, bro. Don't worry about it. I got you. Anyway, this is before we get to the kicking in the door, waving the 4-4 stuff. Now, before I get to the bad stuff over at PlayStation, I got to talk about Asha Sharma. Y'all see right here. Y'all see it. Xbox CEO Asha Sharma rules. I'm reluctant until you show what you're made of. Until you show what you're made of, I'm reluctant to give praise. Until you show what you're made of, I'm reluctant to give accolades. Until you show that you're capable of handling the situation and you about that life, I'm reluctant to co-sign. Now, y'all saw the Xbox signature to the wall with everybody signing it. And I'm not taking anything away from anybody that did it. Shout out to Ben Kenobi and the whole team that actually put that together and actually got that done. And if you also look, they're going to do a rap with that. So that's actually cool. So people's name is going to be immortalized on the Xbox rap. Dope. Fantastic. And I hope he gets paid from it. I hope they're not monetizing it and not paying him. Because if you had an Xbox rap that said hold the line, you best believe they was going to make sure my wallet said hold the line as well. So she has been doing things that I felt that is different from any CEO that we've had, except for Peter Moore. I think Peter Moore was a more rah-rah dude. Right? Shout out to Peter Moore, the great closer. Well, the great showman. Shout out to Peter Moore. But what she's been showing me recently is something that I didn't expect. Now, we come from Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer, first of his name. And I do say this. I always felt that Phil, he was like the Hulk. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Type of thing, right? Please don't make me angry. And it line, that right there resonated with most of you guys. And for her to co-sign Gears of War, telling you that y'all held the line, now it's time, to fucking lock in. Pardon my French, but they said it. She co-signed it. Under her, I've been noticing that Xbox has been treating the media different. Xbox has been snappy when it comes to people saying the wrong things. They have been quick to anger when I'm talking about not taking it. They have been so on point with making sure that you understand that the customer's first, that the Xbox brand means something. With Forza Horizon removing the PlayStation logo, Forza Horizon 6 removing the PlayStation logo at the end of the trailer, that means a lot. With Gears E-Day not having a PlayStation date, that means a lot. See, in the past, Xbox would have did stuff like that. But right now, it seems like she doesn't want peace. She wants problems. Always. But understanding that she will protect her own, like a mama bear protecting her cubs. I bring this to you because I felt that this made more impact than a lot of the other stuff that has been going on. This is brought to you by Windows Central, and this is brought to you by Adam Hales. Looking into this, Xbox CEO steps in after insider updated reportedly bricks a Series S and raises fresh concerns. A user part of the insider program claims a recent update bricked their Series S, prompting the direct response from CEO Asha Sharma. Xbox is on what may call it a bit of a redemption lately, with the CEO at the helm. The company has reallocated resources and appeared to be committed to delivering some of the most requested features fans has asked for. The push last month with the updates to customization, which has now rolled out to all users. This month, Xbox insiders also got a long-awaited update with the platform achievement system, something many have felt was overdue. Facts, I honestly believe so. However, not every insider is having a smooth experience. One Xbox insider program, Tristan on X, formerly known Twitter, reported that the update has bricked the system. The issue was serious enough that they even consider upgrading from Xbox Series X to an Xbox Series X to fix the issue. And normally complaints like this fly under the radar, given the scale of the platform like Xbox. It's difficult to respond to every single issue. This time, though, it caught Asha Sharma attention. After the previously saying, "We hear you," when stepping into the role, Sharma responded directly to the user stating, "Looking into this. It's not something that you typically expect from a CEO, and it does stand out. Hopefully this means that his issues got resolved." Now, I'm going to say this. If they said that they were looking into it, I know Xbox, I know, especially if it's a public tweet like that, and she's going to be held accountable, and this guy can give his testimony into what happens. That means she's stepping in the front line. She's on the front line, making sure that everyone is heard, seen to the best of her ability. When you felt that you wasn't being heard before, when you felt that she was that Xbox wasn't listening to you being upset, remember when I said they destroyed themselves with showing Indiana Jones? Because we knew about it before, ahead of time. We knew about it, but I said they not that damn stupid to show Indiana Jones up there for PlayStation on their show. They not that stupid. And yes, they was that damn stupid. And I don't care. And I told you, I didn't care about the excuse that they gave me for why they did it. I don't care if you're in front of the biggest fan base. It doesn't matter. It's going to sell as much as it's going to sell, regardless to whenever you say it. Nothing you do right now is going to do anything but damage your brand. You can deliver that game later on. You could talk about that game later on. It was going to come out in January. You could talk about it in December, but you didn't need to do it then. And I think that regime was so tone deaf to not listening to what we felt as gamers. Regardless to what they believe, when you pick your console, you pick a side. It's like when you go and you pick your baseball team. You go and you show fandom. You live and die. Well, yes, it is. You don't give me that BS about, oh, there's no console warring and you're too old to console. You're too old to rock a jersey with some man's name on your back. That's a problem. That's a problem. But you know what I like most about her? You know what I like most about her? I've been telling you for a long time, Sean Layden has been the biggest Xbox hater that I've ever seen. I thought he felt that it was sour grapes, that he got his block knocked off by Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer, first of his name. Now, you know, Mikey Barra might be the second dude that might be the biggest hater as well. He got his block knocked off by Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer. That was team on team fighting. He hired him again to knock him out. How you get knocked out twice by the same dude? That's kind of crazy. He's at the gooch status. He's being a gooch to you. He's running down on you. He's being a gooch. He gooched you. That's kind of crazy. But Sean Layden, every time he gets a chance, he's always saying something like Xbox is this and Xbox is that. Never disrespecting anything that Sony does. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into the blue brings blue. Hold on. We're gonna get into blue sticks with blue. But this here, and this is brought to you by Game Radar and Ashley Barden. Xbox Game Pass gets a grim prognosis from former PlayStation CEO. New Xbox head Asha Sharma tells them they should sit down and chat sometime. Now, let me tell you something. Sean Layden was talking to, let me say, all right, there you go. The tensions between the old and the new gaming guards unfolded on LinkedIn in this sharing that Sharma in a leaked Xbox memo and Xbox staff agreed that Game Pass has become too expensive for players. I'm glad that he actually said for players, because a lot of people leave it and cut it off at Xbox Game Pass is too palatable financially for players. Because for the company, it makes bread. Just being clear. It's about Xbox that, with that metaphor, that they're trying so hard to will it to health despite unfavorable diagnosis and grim prognosis, and clarifying a post-mortem would do the entire industry some good. So he said if Game Pass died, if they killed it and got it out of the way, the industry would be better off. Let me tell you what and then a former PlayStation head of strategy and development, Gabriel Presta, adds, I second that. So the PlayStation dudes is teaming up, saying kill Game Pass. Maybe because PlayStation doesn't offer an equivalent that is of value. Maybe because Game Pass is bringing in $5 billion per financials. Maybe because Game Pass is bringing in $400 million per month. Maybe because Game Pass is an unmitigated success when it comes to the Xbox contingent, and that's what's holding on. See, because maybe if Game Pass wasn't there, then Xbox can be out of the way. So they want it dead. They want it gone. They will tell you all types of bad things. But Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius, first of his name, the squabbler, never pushed back on these dudes. Never addressed these dudes. And you know what she said? You know what Asha Sharma said? You know what she said? Like a mob boss. She said 2 days later, she replied under his LinkedIn post, I would love to chat sometime. Nothing else. Nothing else. That is a boss move. No playing around. It was the equivalent of enough running your damn mouth, pull up. I would like to talk to you to educate you on all the things you got wrong. I would like to talk to you because you're talking about mine. That was the craziest threat that I've seen. That was the craziest threat that I've seen. Phil would have never. And I love Phil absolutely to death. I do. Trust and believe. My game attacked me and him, and I'm drinking a mimosa. Trust and believe. But this level of intimidation is what I'm about. I would love to chat with you sometime. He ain't say shit else. You heard? Do you know what that is? That's real boss business. And I gotta give a shout out to her for being a real boss, for making sure that she gives the king ammo to work with. When these dudes is yapping in the corners, I hear you. Yo, when she told you I hear you, she's listening. Her ears is to the streets. Dudes had to tell her get off Twitter. She's on Twitter. Bang, bang, Single Street Gang early. Get down or lay down. Bring it. The Rock is in the building. Right before Cam caught that slug, The Rock. It's crazy. I told you a long time ago, Jim Ryan and Herman Holtz staged the coup. On their hit list was those that was influential inside Sony. And you guys laughed at me and told me that was not true. Shohei Yoshida tells me I'm telling you the truth. When I told you they took my man and threw him in a slop sink downstairs inside the Sony basement and relegated him to work that was none befitting a former CEO, you said I was capping. You said, nah, the king, that's not how it went. I said, yes, that's how it went. When I tell you he's a stand-up dude in the building, he had too much influence. He was strong in that building. You had to undermine him, cut him out, but he was strong with his boy. So the first thing they do is they get Sean Layden out the door. Right? Stop his key card from working allegedly. Get him ushered out of the building with security. So once you got him out of the building, then Shohead had to squabble by himself. Apparently, Jim was telling him to do stuff, and he was like, nah, I ain't doing it. Real G status. Looking him in the face. So, out of here. I ain't doing nothing. Whatever you talking about. He had pull in the building. You have to get a guy away from the populace that is that popular, that is that influential. Now, once Jim got him at his weakest, he fired him. Now, this is brought to you by, what is this? Hot Hardwire, Alan Vasecco. And ex-PlayStation boss claims that he was fired for refusing ridiculous demands. And he didn't go into whatever the demands were. And we won't find out until later because he didn't get to Iron Lord's podcast. Now, listen, one thing for sure and two things for certain. If you're a stand-up dude, I'm going to stand with you. I don't care if you're the ops or not. Real recognize real, and that's a real dude right there. Shohei has always been that dude. He has always been official tissue. And the fact that he came out and said, I'm not doing that. I told him no. And what? Jim said, all right, I see you, partner. You heard? Watch your back. Yeah. And got him out of the building. And in my opinion, that was some cowardly-ish. But Jim has always been about cowardly-ish. Snitching, ratting. He's always did rat shit. You heard? When him and Phil was talking, He tried to snake Phil and get Starfield. Phil brought that to Satya. Satya's like, yo, here's this 80 Billy. Go get them. So they go to get ABK. Jim said, they know they ain't had the bread. He said, I'll stop it. He get and start colluding with the CMA, allegedly. Then when he collude with them dudes, he tried to block it with the FTC. Stop them. They're all colluding. They're all trying to get the bread. The guy gives a deposition with his face covered. Not there. He didn't have to show up to court. Phil, Sarah, Satya, all of them had to show up to court. Amy Hood, everybody. But the dude that started it all wasn't there. He's the same dude that before he left, he had a pizza party with the team, the VR team out in London, and fired them. Gave him a Jim Ryan cookie. They gave him a going away party. They were at a going away party for him. Imagine getting slices of pizza and having fun with the boss because he was so cool. And on his way out, he fires you. What level of despicability is that? A despicable dude. To get rid of Shohei? Despicable. But he was in on the kibosh with Sean Layden. The key card incident, allegedly. But his crony, Herm Host, the guy behind Concord and Marathon and all the Horizon games, yeah, that guy, the guy that got demoted right now, that was co-CEO, yeah, he's still in the building. They're parading his dead body around. But we're going to go into gross oversight. I told you that PlayStation don't give a damn about you. Never have and never will. And I'm going to tell you how they're definitely taking it a step further. We're trying to protect the children. PlayStation age verification seemingly now required on the UK PlayStations. And this is brought to you by Johnny Flores Jr. over at The Gamer. Over the last year, age verification has become a sweeping requirement on various platforms from Discord to Steam to Xbox. The process typically involves some sort of facial capture, either selfie or video, that can estimate the user's age or proof of age via upload of official ID like a license or passport. Now, according to some reports, this appears to be the process is now on its way to PlayStation users in the United Kingdom and Ireland, with users being greeted by a message when they turn on their PlayStation 5 consoles. Age verification isn't going anywhere, and the UK dismisses a petition to scrap it offline. That's one of the fights that's happening. A Push Square report reported the message provided users with a QR code that will take them to the Sony's website where they can officially begin the process. As part of our compliance with global regulations, you will need to verify your age this year to continue using PlayStation communication features such as messages and voice chat, the message reads. So they're taking away your ability to talk inside games or message anybody. Scan the QR code to start the age verification on your phone. It's a one-time check-in and usually takes a few minutes. And if you do not comply by June, the following features won't be available to you. Communication features on a PlayStation console, PlayStation app, or the website. Voice chat, text-to-chat, messaging, joining parties or groups, connected or third-party communication to services, Discord voice chat, broadcasting and sharing features, broadcasting gameplay to YouTube or Twitch, in-game specific features like UGC or communications. So first, if you stream, they're taking your money. Second, if you like to hang out with friends, they're ostracizing you and keeping you away from your buddies. With fear of missing out, they got you boxed in. Now, you're going to ask yourself here, how does that fix anything for us as gamers? Because listen, that's a slippery slope. They said the Xbox has it. I have never had to do some age verification on anything. No hard age verification. Maybe you put your date of your birthday in there. But again, Oh, hey, oh, hey. Love that alien. Now, please listen to the lovely Olivia speak to you.
At Prolifike donated $2 through Super Chat. Asha Queen Green, Khaleesi, firstly of her name.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But yo, we're at a point right now where government oversight is actually going to be introduced into a lot of our systems, and it's actually detrimental. I mean, I could start off joking off with PlayStation, but I can say as gamers, we are having our civil rights infringed upon daily, more and more so, and it's becoming gross. It's becoming actually disgusting. The fact of the matter is this: when one fall, the next will fall as well. If we don't stand for it, then we will fall for it. This is the actually truth of it. So again, with the Neo Geo console coming out, with retro consoles actually being the only way that physical media actually matters to us, I'm telling you, I'm definitely going to get the Neo Geo. I'm definitely going to start fortifying my past and my future offline in a way and control my library, because with oversight like this, and I know you can say, well, they're just trying to protect the children and they're just trying to make sure that all the kids are fine. That's the parents' job. And honestly, I make sure that my kids, I have access to all the PlayStation Plus, all the Xbox stuff. I got the checks, I got the times, what they're on. As an active parent, you have to make yourself well versed with this technology. If you don't, then that's at your detriment, because you're supposed to take an active role in your children's lives. You're supposed to know who their friends are, who they're spending time with, and who they're talking to. Not saying that you're going to know everything, but you try to be as best as possible when it comes to this stuff, because ultimately, if y'all remember, those files came out, a certain person was banned from Xbox. And that means that person was playing Call of Duty and Fortnite and hanging around our children. So again, be diligent, be vigilant when it comes to this stuff, and make sure that you watch your children. It's ultimately up to you. You do not want government oversight and policing done by outside entities. Because let's say this. Let's say something does go wrong, right? And your child was using the app that they weren't supposed to. Well, then ACS or whatever equivalent to that comes into your house and removes the child from your care based upon your negligence, because they felt that you were an incompetent parent because you allowed your child to play a game that was age restricted, right? This turns into something deeper than you think and bigger than what you expect. And before you know it, you're staring down the barrel of a gun telling, put your hands up and put your hands behind your back. And you're like, what the hell is going on here? Oh, your 8-year-old son was playing Grand Theft Auto 6 and you heard? So again, government oversight is never a good thing. And companies using this, quote unquote, we're trying to save the children, is actually more nefarious than you think. Especially in a day and age where they're taking images, likenesses, and there's so many different things that they can do. So be vigilant, be diligent, and make sure you stay on top of all of your stuff. All right? And I'm just bringing awareness because I have children, and I'm heavily monitoring them, even if they're in their older age. So many different things happen. But I can joke a lot with PlayStation, but I'm gonna tell you, it's not just a PlayStation thing, because when one fall, the next will as well. And I will fight back like a dog when it comes to that, because again, you're not taking pictures of my kid and placing it inside your data bank to do whatever the hell that you're gonna do with it that I don't know about. That's not happening. That's how, there's just too many different things. But this is Xbox Frontline News with your boy, The King. If you liked anything that you saw here, I go live every day, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we get busy. We have a show this week. We have an ID at Xbox show this week on the 23rd. I didn't even click into it. My bad. I was supposed to click into it, show it, and show you the games that they were going to show this week. But we got enough time before we get to it. Where Xbox is constantly bringing you month after month, show after show, more games, more games. Game Pass is living up to everything that is living up to. And Asha Sharma is out here. If you act up, you get smacked up. Don't let us slide in your DMs and tell you, let's have a chat. But I'm going to do what you should be doing, what I try to do all the time. I'm going to go where game is game and win is win. And I'm going to tell you, try to play the Game Pass, but before you play the Game Pass, I told you that I got the best intros in the building. If it's my short news intro, it's better than yours. If it's my long Xbox intro, it's better than yours. If it's Iron Lord's intro, it's better than yours. If it's Fight Night Fridays, it's better than yours. If it's, what else? A Combat Talk with the King, it's better than yours. Trust and believe. It's better than yours.
What's a man to a king? What's it saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but you what said as you claim it. It's that Xbox. Spin the block, his legs live. Fast talker, no wriggling. Moonwalking, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much making a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the sea, you know that it's scorching. What's a man to a king? What's it saying? Advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game, but you what said as you claim it.
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from. I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. That's what you wanted, huh?